All right, so I was going to come here and talk today about whether to unpack on a cruise or whether not to unpack on a cruise. I created a poll on the Lido Loca cruising community last night so we could settle the issue, and boy, it has been settled. At the time of the recording, there were 500 people that said they always unpack and only 37 people that said they don't. So I don't really think that that's an issue. I think most people are going to say that you should unpack on the cruise ship. So instead of debating whether or not you should pack or unpack, I think today's tip will be focused on what you should do with your dirty clothes on a cruise ship right after this. Hey, what's up everybody? Tony with Lido Loca. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you're brand new here, consider subscribing with the notification bell on. You're going to get all the latest on cruise ships, cruise tips, cruise news, cruise blogs, anything to do with cruise, and we've got it here for you at Lido Loca. Hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and you will stay up to date with all of our new content. This is day 7 of our count up to our cruise on the Carnival Breeze. We're giving one cruise tip a day, and we're inviting everybody to jump into the comments and add their tips. So we end up with this huge encyclopedia of cruise tips. And as a reward for that, we're pinning one comment each day. And at the end of the 31 days, we're going to do a drawing of those pinned comments for a prize package. All right, so I think it's settled. Most people unpack when they're on a cruise. The only problem with unpacking during the cruise is you accumulate these piles of dirty clothes. The way Jenny and I do it, we unpack our suitcase, we slide it under the bed, and we don't even think about it until the last day of the cruise, and then we'll pull it out and repack everything. So I'm going to give you 3 tips for what you can do with your dirty clothes in between unpacking them and then getting them repacked ready to go home. All right, tip number 1, and this is what Jenny and I do. We take this collapsible, can you see me? We take this collapsible laundry basket and we pile our dirty clothes in there throughout the week. I think we got this for $1 at the dollar store. And the only challenge with this is you do pile clothes in there, and then at the end of the week you actually have to pull everything out, fold it back up. And this isn't big enough for all of our clothes. So by the end of the week we're just piling dirty clothes around. This is a good option. It's only $1. It gives you somewhere that you know that you've got your dirty separated from your clean clothes. So one tip is to take a collapsible laundry basket and put your dirties in there, fold it up at the end. So another tip that I saw on that poll was just to repack your clothes as you go. I don't know what process they use, if it's something that you wait until the end of the day, but for us, we keep our suitcases under the bed. So I'm assuming that maybe at the beginning of the next day when you have your pile of dirty clothes, maybe you just pull your suitcase out, you start the repacking process. You do that every day of the cruise, and by the end, you don't have that much left to pack. That seems like a pretty good way to go. And then the last tip I have for you is a variation of that. I don't know how many of you guys use these packing cubes, but we do use the packing cubes from time to time. It's a nice way that you can segment your clothing, so we have blue ones and red ones. And so if Jenny and I are going to pack in the same bag, we will use different colors, and then once we get to wherever we're going, we know that, hey, those are my clothes or those are Jenny's clothes. And so one variation I heard on just packing it back into the suitcase is to keep your packing cubes handy and pack your dirty clothes in the packing cubes as you go. And then that way, at the end of the cruise, all you have to do is just take the packing cubes that you've repacked throughout the week and drop them in your suitcase, making for a quick and easy pack up at the end of the cruise. I tell you what, there's nothing more depressing than packing your bag at the end of the cruise. What we did on our last cruise is we did it early in the day, maybe like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, instead of waiting till the end of the night. That actually even made it feel better. We packed up everything, we kept out the clothes we needed for the next day, and it kind of started to push back the cruise blues that definitely come when you're packing your bag on the last night of the cruise. But maybe this packing cube idea will take it even further. It's a way that you could spend 10 or 15 minutes a day organizing your stuff and then really quickly pack your bag at the end so you don't have to interrupt your fun for the depressing packing. Hey, and I'm going to leave a link to these packing cubes in the description. We got these from Amazon. That Amazon link's an affiliate link, so if you click that link and buy the cubes, it'll help out the Lido Loca channel. But there's a lot of places that you can get packing cubes. We just use the Amazon basics. I'll leave a link in the description below. One of the first funny videos we ever made was how packing cubes saved our marriage. I'm going to link that above and in the description below. Check that out. It's good for a laugh. It might be the first time that Jenny was a little off color on camera. So check that out if you want to see how packing cubes work, and also if you want to have a little fun with Jenny. So the question for the comments is this: what do you do with your dirty clothes on the cruise? Do you pack up as you go? Do you wait till the last night? What are some of your tips for dirty clothes on the cruise? And if you're like a staunch, I'm always living out of my suitcase, and you want to leave a tip for how to live out of your suitcase, that would be helpful too. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hit us up on social media, subscribe to the channel, like this video. My name's Tony with Lido, Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on Lido. Bye.